making is Pennsylvania rules, man. We're loaded with talent. We're loaded with athletes. The wrestling program at Penn State is my proof. Lock, stock, and barrel. We've got some of the toughest and greatest athletes year in and year out of the state of Pennsylvania. Now, what is Pitt doing? Pitt don't even recruit Pennsylvania. They get a kid here and a kid there. What is Pitt? Now I'm told that you told me what, 50
so now,
kids
in that
are
coaching
leaving Penn State this year?
changeover. Now, obviously, it's an extreme case because Penn State fired James Franklin. But this is as of yesterday, January 7th. Hey, quick time out here. Are you subscribed to the channel? It doesn't cost you anything. It's free. Please do it. It helps us bring the content to you that ESPN won't cover. You guys are great. Okay, back to the show. This is an insane number to say out loud. 50 kids have left the program. 25 new kids have come into the program. And they got 30 kids to stay. So, and I'm not saying that out of that 50, this is the crazy part, because the transfer portal is open from January 2nd through January 16th, I believe. So just because you entered your name in the portal doesn't mean you can't come back. And just because you said you're staying doesn't mean that next week you might say, you know what, I'm leaving. Somebody contacted me and said, we want you and we're going to pay you X number of dollars. And that's just how it goes. So you got to understand how, this is truly the Wild West. It's truly, there are no rules, because the NCAA is like deathly afraid of being sued. There's so many antitrust laws and everything that goes into it that they have no teeth. There's no rules. There's no rules. All right, guys, let's take a second to talk about our friends over at Summit Web Search. The internet is a big place. And if you're running a business, just being online anymore isn't enough. You have to stand out from your competition. That's where the team at Summit Web Search comes in. They help businesses with digital marketing, web design, graphic design, but what really separates them is how they prepare companies for where things are going. With AI coming in and changing the way people search for information online, you have to stay ahead of the curve. Instead of guessing and chasing trends, Summit Web Search focuses on what makes your business show up where it actually matters, in front of the people that are going to spend money with you. You need to chase those people down who are already online looking for your product. Because in a world where visibility is everything, that's what being online is all about. It's being positioned to win day in and day out and get your clients the products that they want. So if you're ready to stop guessing and start getting found, check out Summit Web Search and let them help you level the playing field. All right, let's get back to the show.
It's the California lawyers, California lawyers that started this whole absurdity. Nothing good comes out of California. Yeah. And I want to make that real clear. Nothing good comes out of California. And I will tell you, beautiful people, but from a political and legal perspective, it is a disaster. You talk about the fires and now the mudslides and the absurdity in Los Angeles. Nothing good comes out of that state. So these lawyers have created this whole big, nasty mess that we're experiencing, and all of the alumni and all of the athletes and their families and the student bodies are being basically totally pushed into chaos because no one knows what to do. So when that happens, what do? You go back to what worked. You go back to basics, you go back to prayer, you go back to structure, you go back to what Penn State was founded as an agricultural school, a humble agricultural school. And it's still one of the greatest agricultural schools, not just in America, but in the world. You understand? And they do great things for agriculture, right? Now, their main goal is the students and the students, the alumni, and their athletes. You made a real good comparison on one of the other shows that we did, but I think that's being lost now because what's occurred is they're letting a bunch of lawyers and the NCAA dictate to the universities and their coaching staffs and their student athletes and their students as look, we we instituted this Wild West. You have to participate in it.